Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another projects podcast for you guys. It has been a while since I did one of these. Nate was on overnights for 2 weeks a couple weeks ago, and then that next week I got sick and I was literally in bed all day for a couple of days. So finally better and finally back, and I'm excited because I have a few projects to show you. But if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Sam. I do a lot of videos pertaining to stay-at-home moms, cleaning, cooking, daily life, some vlogs, grocery hauls, just a wide variety of things. And I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and give me a like and a comment and let me know you're here. And if you're coming back to my channel and if you've been here for a while, welcome back. Projects podcast time. Also, hopefully she doesn't start crying. She is supposed to be taking her nap, Zoe, and she does not want to take her nap today, so we're going to see how this all goes. But let's get started. Alright, so first thing is just something I finished, and it is a little jumper. A little summer jumper for Zoe. I plan on making her a couple more because this is the cutest thing ever. I'll link a picture of her wearing it, or I'll post a picture. But it's the cutest little thing ever. So I'm going to make her one or two more for summer. It was actually pretty easy to work up. It worked up really fast. And next is, I'll have to stand up and move my chair, so give me a minute. Next is, let's not lose any of my stitches. Oh, this ginormous thing. I am almost finished with it. But, oh, I don't think you can see all of it. Give me 1 second. We will, I got my yarn all tangled. Okay, come on, there it goes. We will step back. Hopefully you can see it. But it's so big. But that is my king size blanket. It is coming along. I'm going to add probably another foot. Another foot or two onto it, just to make it big enough. We might use it as like a couch blanket, because since summer is coming up, I don't think we'll need it on our bed. But I'm almost done with it. I've got like 5 or 6 more balls of yarn, and then I'm out of yarn, like pretty much completely out of yarn. It's so fun. But the next thing, I took up knitting again. And I'm actually doing it. And it's working. I'm so excited. I bought myself 2 different sets of like multi-size knitting needles. These are bamboo ones. It was like $7 for 12. I think it was 12 knitting needles. And then it was $7 for these as well. And I really only got these because I needed this big size. But like, there's the connecting piece is rather small, so it is a little tight when I'm making something and I have to knit it. But I still love it. I like how they work good and everything. If I can figure out which ones they were, I will link them down below of the 2 that I had bought, of the 2 sets that I ordered off Amazon. But this, let's see if I can get it. This is going to be like an 1800s wrap shawl. One of my sisters, AJ, the Broke Historian, I'll link her channel up here, but she's getting into Civil War reenactment, and she's been looking at shawls and everything, and I was like, well, you know what, I want to practice my knitting, so I'll make you one of these wrap shawls. Here's what it's gonna look like. This is the pattern I'm using. I'll link the pattern down below also, so you can just click on the link. But I got it started on another row, so it's kind of on both needles, so I can't show it very good. But I'm super excited with how it's turning out and how much I've gotten done. But I'm so excited about that. And then the last project I currently have going is a summer top. So it's taken me forever because I couldn't figure out a good way to do the bottom of the shirt, but I think I have it figured out. So I'm just doing, I changed up like 3 hook sizes bigger for the bottom, and I'm kind of doing an open back to where it's going to be open. I'll do some single crochets to even out that line, but I'm going to do some, it's an open back and like a little halter top, but it's so cute. I'm loving the colors. But that is the second thing I'm working on. It's taken me a while to get it figured out and figure out what I want to make with it. But hopefully I'll be done with it this week. I've been mainly focusing on the shawl because my other sister, she's coming down for a visit in a couple of weeks. She lives in Idaho, and she's driving down with her kids to visit me, and then she's driving down to our parents and then to our other brothers, because I don't think I've told you this, but I am the 4th born out of 12 children, and out of the 4 of us are married with kids and we live all over the place, but 7 are still at home with mom and dad. But she's coming down for a trip and everything, and I was hoping to get my other little sis, I was hoping to get AJ's shawl done, but I don't think so, because I'm not even halfway done with the first ball of yarn, and it takes 2 for it to be big enough to actually wrap around and everything. So we'll see. So that's why I've mainly been focusing on the shawl, just to get it done and everything. But we shall see what happens. And I did knit a washcloth, just a small little washcloth, but I've already been using it, so it's dirty, so I didn't want to, oh hey, look at my dirty washcloth I made. So that's why it's not here being seen. But that is all that I've done this week, really. I did just a piece of wood with some hooks for the hats, for Nate's hats and baseball caps and everything. So I did finish that, but I'm loving my projects that I'm getting done. I'm excited that I'm so close to being finished with the king size blanket. It's so heavy, by the way. It's like super heavy. It's super hard to work with. Oh, I want, side note, squirrel. But let me find the top. I found a stitch on YouTube. I don't think I'm doing it yet. And it is the coolest stitch ever. I will try to find the video again and link it down below so you can see so you can learn to do it. But it's a stitch that does 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. It is the coolest thing. So I've been doing that for a couple of rows to help finish it out faster. But it was the coolest thing. So you can kind of see, hopefully, how there's 2 rows instead of the normal 1. But it's so cool. I was so excited when I found that, because it makes it go by a lot faster. Like, I wish I would have known about it from the very beginning, so that way the whole blanket could look like it, because they do kind of look a little different. Hopefully you can see, but like that's one of them, and then that's regular double crochets, and then this is another one. So they do look a little different, but it doesn't bother me so much because this is a scrap quilt. This is not all one color, so with it being multicolored, it helps hide the different stitches. But thank you so much for joining me I hope you enjoyed this podcast, this project's podcast. If you did, leave me a like and a comment, and I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that little bell button so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. See you in the next one.